Hello and welcome to a brand new Lost Ark video. Today we have the continuation of a new guide series where I in a simple and easy to understand way explain the mechanics of Abyss dungeons and guardians. In this video we have the first Phantom Palace Abyss dungeon, Hall of the Twisted Warlord, located in Rohendel. For this one you will need to bring blue HP potions and whirlwind bombs. Starting with Hall of the Twisted Warlord, you will encounter two bosses in the first stage. Both bosses do simultaneous attacks and they are fairly easy to dodge. The key mechanic starts around 8 bars. All 4 players will get a mark above their head, but for 3 of those players, the mark will disappear after 1 to 2 seconds and turn into a blue AoE field around the player. If you have that AoE field, you need to move away from your teammates and the line of sight of the boss. Just simply run away to a corner. If you are a player that has the mark, you need to position yourself on the exact opposite side where the giant boss went. As you can see on the video, the giant went on the right side and the player number 4 had the mark, so he stands on the exact opposite side behind the middle boss. If you do this correctly, the giant will hit the middle boss and they will both become stunned for a few seconds. This mechanic repeats one more time depending on your DPS. You need to kill both bosses at roughly the same time. Always DPS both of them equally, because if you kill one before the other one dies, he will go into an enraged berserk mode and pretty much one-shot with every attack. For the second boss, people normally don't set up properly and it causes a lot of confusion and wiping until someone decides to set up each player. The mechanic is pretty simple and it requires you to destroy impairment bar while dealing with flying swords that follow you. Each player will have a sword and you need to get hit by it in an order you set up earlier. Above your mana bar you will see purple debuff, and when that debuff is gone you can get hit by the sword and it won't wipe the party. Getting hit earlier than that will wipe the whole party. You set up at 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock, and the person at the 12 o'clock needs to be the class with the highest stagger or highest item level, and that person needs to start DPSing the boss first by letting the first sword hit him instantly. After that, in whatever order you decided, the other 3 players join in DPSing the boss periodically, one at a time after taking the sword. You don't have a lot of time to break the shield, so you will want to use impairment bombs. Make sure you are running away clockwise from the swords and you don't overlap with someone else. He does the mechanic at 15 bars and 5 bars. Also, there will be a random impairment check unrelated to the mechanic that you need to pass by using stagger skills, otherwise it results in a wipe. His normal attacks are easy to dodge and you should not be getting hit with them a lot. Hope this guide helps you in clearing the first Phantom Palace Abyss dungeon, Hall of the Twisted Warlord. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and turn the notifications on, as the next guide will be Yorn and Phaeton Abyss dungeons and you don't want to miss them. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.